Hi everyone, Jennifer here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Monday, and that means it's Gargoyles Day. And this week's episode was Eye of the Beholder. All throughout the month of October, a mysterious creature is running rampant around New York. And when it is sighted again on Halloween, Goliath and Elisa soon learn exactly who the creature is. Okay, things I liked about this episode. I basically loved everything about this episode. This was one of my favorite episodes. And there was a lot going on in this episode. First off, we see the Eye of Odin for the second time, or actually for the first time, the second time in the series. The first time we see it is actually back in season 1 in the episode The Edge. But we see it for the second time. And we learn a little bit about it, and I'm not going to say what we learn about it because that would kind of be a spoiler. But we do learn a little bit about it in that the eye is not all that it seems. Second off, this episode sets up the course of events for a few characters, well, actually 2 characters, in the series from this point onward till the end of the series. And it will be very important later on in this, well, not so much very important later on, but it does set up, what is going to happen actually in the next episode, and then dictates course of events later on down the line. And some of those events are going to be very important later on in the season. Also, this episode is probably the only episode, actually it is the only episode that I'm aware of, in Gargoyles that actually takes place on a holiday. Actually, the bulk of the episode takes place on Halloween, which I think was kind of neat for the animators to actually pick Halloween to portray or be the holiday that is seen in this series, because it is really the one night of the year that, the gargoyles can actually go down and intermingle with people and not cause a panic, because people just think they're people in costumes. So I really like that. Another thing I really liked is when Goliath and the trio are at this Halloween party with Elisa. The trio's dressed up. Goliath isn't. And Elisa's dressed up as Belle from Beauty and the Beast, which I thought was kind of neat because of the implication of the fact that she was there with Goliath. Not so much the implication, but I just thought it was cute that since she was there with Goliath, who was not in costume, he just basically went as himself, and then she was dressed as Belle. I'm like, that is cute. That had to have been planned by the animators and the storyboard artists and the script writers and everything. I don't think that was just something like, oh, we're gonna draw her like this. I think that was actually planned out. And if it wasn't, it's a very cute coincidence. But as I said again, this episode it flows into next week's episode. Now, is next week's, or the next video, or the episode that we'll be covering in the next video. Now, does that mean that this is a 2-part episode? No, it is not a 2-part episode. The events of this episode, particularly the events at the beginning of this episode, flow into the next episode. But we will talk more about that in the next video. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There was nothing I didn't like about this episode. There really wasn't. I can't find a single thing about this episode that I hated. Normally I can say, oh, well, there's something I didn't like this, but I understand why they put it in there. There was nothing about this episode that I did not like. I it was just an amazing episode in my opinion. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comments section. I do love to read those. Please like and share this video if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I do have my name for those 5 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note, all pictures seen within this video do belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. The links for the 5 sites I mentioned will be in the description section if that makes it any easier for you guys to locate my pages on those sites. And if you're watching on Facebook, the link for my YouTube channel will be in the description section. And if you're watching on YouTube, the link for my Facebook page will be in the description section. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my other Gargoyles TV Talk videos. My other TV Talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, a few things I'd like to touch on. First off, YouTube subscribers, any of my videos that are not on YouTube are on my Facebook page. Again, the link will be in the description section. And Facebook friends, any of my videos that are not on Facebook are on my YouTube channel. Again, the link is in the description section. I'd like to apologize for not posting a video in the past 3 weeks. Unfortunately, this is a very busy time for me, both personally and work-related, so I didn't really have the time to put together a video and post it, and I do apologize for that. Lastly, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will be put on hold, and Dragons will be coming to an end midway through 2020. So that means there will be an opening for a new TV Talk series on Friday and a new one for Sunday. And that means you guys get to vote on what show you would like me to do for each day. Your choices are for Friday, Knights of the Zodiac, My Little Pony, King of the Hill, and Wolf's Reign. And for Sunday, Dot Hack Sign, Horseland, Inuyasha, and Outlaw Star. Voting is very, very simple. All you have to do is write down which one of the 4 shows listed for each day you would like me to do a video on in the comment section, and or like or love a positive comment on one of the shows listed, and whichever one gets the most vote for Friday and Sunday respectively are the ones that I will do a video on. Please keep in mind that if My Little Ponies is selected for Friday, it will be only Generation 1 and Friendship is Magic that I will do videos on. Negative comments and dislikes do not count as votes. Voting will be until May 1st for Friday and June 17th for Sunday. This is due to the fact that I did miss several videos for both Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and DreamWorks Dragons, so I did have to push the dates back. I will also give you a heads up if I need to push the dates back again for any reason. You may vote as many times as you wish, but in the event of a tie or no votes, I do have the final say. So far, the votes stand at 1 vote for My Little Pony, and 1 on Friday, and 1 vote for Horseland for Sunday. However, you still have a little over less than 5 months for Friday, and just over 6 months for Sunday. So that is plenty of time for you guys to get your votes in and make your voices known. As always, thank you for watching and have a very nice day.